Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And now here's a look at Joe Maddon's lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. Last month, he drove in over 20 runs. He's proven he's one of the best run producers in this lineup. And if he can continue that level of production, it's going to go a long way toward helping this team win ball games.
Max Scherzer starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's having a real nice year.
Elmer Colon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman. Go out here. Elmer Colon. Hey, come on now, fellas.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And it's been a great start to this road trip so far. They've won 4 of the first 5 games. Normally, even if you just play 500 ball on the road, you'll do fine. So they're exceeding that number and then some.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward is under it. He's got it 1 away. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's reached the 20 steals mark on the year, and that speed he showcases can really cause problems for a defense. It's always fun to watch him when he's on base.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, you remember growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable, covers ground, always makes a routine play.
Mookie Betts is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too high.
3-0.
And it's 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Anthony Rendon will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game in which the team could muster all of 1 run. In there, strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Well, when you think about it, it's only taken him a few batters to equal what took him 9 innings to produce last time out, and that's the 1 run. They're hoping this one won't be the last one, though, and at least that gets them out to an early 1-0 lead.
2 out here and a runner at second. Right side. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Ryan Zimmerman strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward is underneath this one. And he puts it away for the first out. Stepping in, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way.
Hey, let's go right here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Standing in now, Kareem Higgin, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
At the plate, Max Scherzer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike one.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
2 out with the man at first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Washington. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Darren James set to lead off the third. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Well, you know, it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you, because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit, as that one's through.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take...
Jason Hayward will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Goes the other way with it, as this is in the air down the line in left. Den Decker will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, right, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Scherzer comes set. Here's the 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy.
So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground to the left side. Rendon is there to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business. Elmer Colon will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And, in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. Solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Trey Turner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That last home run measured out to 405 feet officially.
Come on, guys.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Baez has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder,
Mookie Betts digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Rizzo is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The key here as a first baseman, you've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
2 outs.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 3. Darren James will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Hey, wait for yours here. Work it ahead.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here. Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Higgin finds it. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. So striding in, Jason Hayward, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is on the ground to short.
All right,
is he going to get out of
here.
this? Out. He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the bottom half. Matt Dendecker is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Left fielder, Matt Dendecker.
Hey, now get ahead right here.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
We got no one.
Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman, Ryan
Into the box
Zimmerman.
now, Ryan Zimmerman. He flew out in his last at-bat. High in the air and deep to left center field. Schwarber racing back, and this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. Zimmerman rounds the bag. He's headed for third. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag.
Up next for the
Well,
Nationals,
I think this was going to be 2 bases for sure, but then all heck breaks loose getting it back in. He winds up taking third on the throwing error.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Bryant is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Into the box, Kareem Higgin batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Grandal has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Max Scherzer comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Max Scherzer.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out toward shallow right. Hayward is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Elmer Colon steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list.
Yeah, this is nothing new, Matty. Another hit for him. And he's really the guy they depend on to keep the line moving.
Hey, come on, guys.
He's been their most consistent hitter so far.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it, and you can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much better than earlier in the ball game and getting much better results as well.
Hey, 2 here.
Here's Mookie Betts as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ball game. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
And now you just start to wonder how much is the heat taken out of this guy. You see the pitch count. It's not all that bad just yet, but he's been in and out of trouble a few times already. So he's definitely had some max effort innings.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Now the 0-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know what? I don't know if there's ever a good time for a hit by pitch, but there are definitely some bad times, and that was a bad time right there. Now you load the bases, and you do it for a dangerous hitter as well.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
Into the box now, Matt Den Decker, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. We'll see Adam Jones. And there is Ryan Zimmerman. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, no one down here.
Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
High pop-up.
That's up.
Baez settles under it near second. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, right fielder,
Josh Reddick will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front of it, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
2 down.
Stepping in now, Kareem Higgin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
2 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Hey, plays the 1. Here we go.
In now, Max Scherzer, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
2 away.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Kevin Pillar is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Kevin Pillar.
And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man. Adam Jones. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top...